Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about 10 successful celebrities with mental health issues. Now if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to like and subscribe with post notifications on so you don't miss any of our future videos. And now let's start with number 10. Zendaya. Zendaya has said that she suffers from anxiety issues and that her anxiety stems from the pressure she puts on herself. Speaking to InStyle magazine, the former Disney Channel star recalled her first bout of serious anxiety when she was at school. She said, "My anxiety first started when I was younger and I had to take a test at school. I remember panicking and my teacher had to walk me out of the room and to tell me to calm down." She also continues to talk about her live performance, saying, "Live performing really gave me anxiety too. I think a lot of it stems from the pressure I put on myself, wanting to do my best and not make a mistake. I definitely don't think I have it under control yet. I don't have the key, so if anyone does, let me know." Number 9. J.K. Rowling. Dealing with any mental issue is a feat in itself, but transforming it into something else is definitely an achievement. Something that the Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling did. She wrote her first Harry Potter book to help overcome that depression. Before she became J.K. Rowling, Joanne Rowling was an unemployed single mother. She applied for welfare benefits to help take care of her 1-year-old daughter. She was clinically depressed and occasionally contemplated suicide. She shared how she managed to get out of it. She said, "I stopped pretending to myself that I was anything other than what I was, and began to direct all my energy to finishing the only work that mattered to me. Had I really succeeded at anything else, I might never have found the determination to succeed in the one area where I truly belonged. I was set free because my greatest fear had been realized, and I was still alive, and I still had a daughter whom I adored, and I had an old typewriter and a big idea." Number 8. David Beckham. Widely regarded as one of the best and most accomplished English footballers to ever live, David Beckham has lived a life in the spotlight. In an interview with British TV channel, Beckham admitted to struggling with obsessive behavior, or OCD. He said, "I have got this disorder which I have to have everything in a straight line or everything has to be in pairs. I'll put my Pepsi cans in the fridge, and if there's one too many, then I'll put it in another cupboard somewhere. I'll go into a hotel room, and before I can relax, I have to move all of the leaflets and all of the books and put them in a drawer." Now, obsessive compulsive disorder, or OCD, is a disorder in which people have recurring, unwanted thoughts, ideas or sensations, or obsessions that make them feel driven to do something repeatedly. There are different levels to OCD, and it's believed that David Beckham has a more mild version of it. Number 7. Selena Gomez. Selena has had a lot of challenges in her life, both mental and physical. In 2015, Selena Gomez revealed that she has been diagnosed with lupus, an autoimmune disease that required the singer to go through chemotherapy, later on replacing one of her kidneys. But she didn't struggle only with this. She was also suffering from anxiety, panic attacks, and depression, which could be the side effects of the lupus disease. She said, "I had low self-esteem, and that's something I work on continuously. But I feel so empowered because I've gained so much knowledge about what was going on mentally. My highs were really high, and my lows would take me out for weeks at a time." After seeking professional help and treatment, Selena Gomez said she has found clarity. Number 6. Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish confirmed that she has Tourette syndrome and that she was diagnosed with the disorder when she was a child. The then 16-year-old singer took to Instagram to set their record straight after compilation videos of her tics began to surface online. Tourette syndrome is a neurological disorder that causes a person to have involuntary physical or verbal tics. In Billie's case, she exhibits physical tics and not verbal ones. She also has had challenges with a body dysmorphic disorder, depression, and self-harm leading to suicidal thoughts. She experienced depression from ages 13 to 16, which involved self-harm. But now she has found a way of coping with stuff by going to therapy. To which she said, "Your therapist might give you coping tips, but they will also listen to your feelings and fears and help you parse through them. When you talk to a parent or a friend, they might try to fix your problems, which aren't always fixable in the ways they think. Instead, a therapist is a sounding board who can help you through a hard time without making you feel like you're not good enough to fix yourself." Number 5. Angelina Jolie. Angelina has had a lot of issues in her life, from alcohol and drug abuse to eating disorders and also depression, self-harm, and suicidal thoughts at a young age. Angelina suffered episodes of depression and twice planned to commit suicide at age 19 and again at 22, when she attempted to hire a hitman to kill her. When she was 24, she experienced a nervous breakdown and was admitted for 72 hours in a medical center's psychiatric ward. 2 years later, after adopting her first child, Jolie found stability in her life, later stating, "I knew once I committed to Maddox, I would never be self-destructive again." She has since focused a lot more on herself and her kids, and after a surprising divorce from Brad Pitt, she seems like she's doing better now. Number 4. Adam Levine. Levine was finally diagnosed with ADHD during his early teenage years. This, he says, lifted a burden off his shoulders as it gave him a better understanding of the difficulties he was dealing with. His parents were very supportive as well. He stated, "I struggled with ADHD throughout my life. It was hard for me to sit down, focus, and get schoolwork done. My parents were patient and helped me, along with my doctor, to move forward with a treatment plan that worked." He then continues that he struggled as well as an adult, having troubles to write songs and record in his studio. So then he went back to the doctor to discuss his symptoms, and he learned that he still has ADHD. He then continues with a warning to all of the people who had ADHD as a kid, saying, "If you were diagnosed with ADHD as a kid, you might still have it now. ADHD is not a bad thing, and you shouldn't feel different from those without ADHD. Remember that you are not alone. There are others going through the same thing." Number 3. Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga has revealed she suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, in 2016. Then she revealed that she was raped at the age of 19 by a man who was 20 years older. She said, "I suffer from PTSD. I've never told anyone that before, so here we are. But the kindness that's shown to me by doctors, as well as my family and my friends, it's really saved my life." She said that it changed who she was completely. It changed her body and it changed her thoughts. To deal with her issues, she used a mantra, repeating the words, "You are brave, you are courageous." Number 2. Justin Bieber. Growing up in the spotlight and facing public scrutiny at a young age certainly took its toll on Justin Bieber. In a revealing new documentary titled Justin Bieber Next Chapter, the singer admits that he struggled with suicidal thoughts in the past and opens up about his experience with depression and feelings of loneliness. He said, "I think there was times where I was really suicidal, thinking, man, is this pain ever gonna go away? The pain was so consistent. I was just suffering." Now, Bieber's success and mishaps, including several arrests and cases of drug use, were well publicized, and he has been open about his experience with depression in recent years. He has also urged people to talk about mental health, saying, "I just want to encourage people. Hey, if you're feeling lonely, talk about it. Say it out loud. There's freedom in that." Number 1. Kanye West. Kanye West had a lot of scandalous moments, from his crazy tweets to the famous Taylor Swift incident on an award show. He was always highly energetic and highly opinionated. What people may not know is that he suffers from bipolar disorder. Bipolar disorder, previously known as manic depressive illness, involves alternating periods of intense mania and also severe depression. People with bipolar disorder, often between episodes of illness or when receiving effective treatments, have been frequently observed to be highly creative, socially sensitive, exquisitely perceptive, remarkably lucid, and also they have a strong drive to pursue collective social goals. Kanye also admitted that during his manic periods, he may suffer from racing thoughts, sleep loss, paranoia, or psychosis. He said, "When you're in this state, you're hyper paranoid about everything. Everything's a conspiracy. You feel like the government is putting chips in your head. You feel like you're being recorded. You feel all these things." Kanye West will probably grapple with bipolar disorder for the rest of his life. So next time when you hear some of his wild tweets, do keep in mind that it might be affected by his condition. Now, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe with post notifications on, and we will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.